What an upset this was in the FA Cup. National League side Boreham Wood knocking Championship Bournemouth out of the competition. 1-0, a fifth-round fixture against Everton at Goodison Park awaits that. 37-year-old captain Mark Ricketts got the winning goal on his return from a knee injury.
Yeah, without doubt, that's probably the highlight of my career. You don't get many moments like that, I guess, in your career, and that was really special. It's funny because Femi, in the change room before the game, he said the best moments are still ahead of you. The best moments are still ahead of you. Give me a little pep talk, and it worked. It really helped.
I'm knackered. I'm absolutely shattered. I'll enjoy my night tonight. The players should enjoy them. I've given them an extra couple of days off just off the back of it because what they've offered up tonight has been fantastic. It hasn't set in yet. My phone's buzzing in my pocket as we speak, so it'd be nice to get back to some people on the messages, but that will start to set in as my journey starts back down the M3 and then the M25 to Boreham Wood.
Satnav as well in an interview, that's great. Boreham Wood went into the next round with just under a month until their next fixture then in this competition against Frank Lampard's Everton. Chair of the club, Danny Hunter, says it's a dream come true.
This is what the FA Cup does to you. It changes your world, you know. I think I must have cried 16 times on the way down there. My head is spinning. I am so proud of them. I'm so proud of... It's been such a journey. We're in the fifth and we're going to Goodison Park.
And it's not over yet.
No. I'm going to meet Frank. I'm a Chelsea boy. We got Ashley Cole. We're going to Goodison Park. We're going to take everything that we can up there.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, unfortunately for Bournemouth, they exit the FA Cup, now focus on their Championship promotion push. Scott Parker praised the winning side.
They defended very, very well, and like I said, fair play to Boreham Wood. They deserve it. We've been involved in FA Cup and the magic of the FA Cup, and I don't want to be on the end of that. Of course I don't, sitting here, but sometimes this is what this competition does, and we've seen it over the years. Tonight and my team are on the end of that, and we have to regroup now. What's important for us now is Wednesday night.
There we go. Special moment though for Boreham Wood, wasn't it? Does this explain why the competition is so good?
Yeah. I mean, you look at some of the results and you look at the round before where you had Cambridge beating Newcastle, you've got Boreham Wood taking on Bournemouth and winning. They've both done it away from home as well, which is special. I think both teams would have expected not to have had much possession in the games, but what you've got to be is you've got to be hard to beat, you've got to be strong, you've got to have a real focus throughout the game. Boreham Wood had that, took their opportunity when it was presented to them. But it's just such a great story, isn't it? You listen to the chairman, and you just think that's what he's dreamed of. Getting his club through, going up against Frank Lampard, Ashley Cole, like he says, to go to Goodison. And the big thing is that under Rafa, they'd have probably believed that they could have gone to Goodison and got a result. But with Frank Lampard going into club now, it will be that little bit more difficult. But they'll still believe that they can keep going on this upset, and clean sheets all the way through, not conceded a goal yet. So it'll be a tough game for Everton, but listen, we would expect Everton to win the game, but what a story.
If only we had an Evertonian here who could just show that paranoia going into this game, you know, that every football fan... Oh, Sue! Well, what do you think about this then?
Oh, wow. It's just a brilliant story, and I think that's why we love the FA Cup, for results like that, for stories like that, listening to the owner and what the club had to go through when they, through COVID, where he had to remortgage his house to still pay the players, and you just think for things like that, it just means so much to them, doesn't it? And they deserved it. I thought they were so resilient defensively. They obviously took their opportunity when it went forward. But yeah, I just think that they're so delighted about a trip to Goodison Park. I know there's a big Evertonian that plays for them as well. He had a Hibbert shirt on, so he'll be delighted to go and play against his team. And then obviously the owner there talking about the Chelsea connection with Frank Lampard and Ashley Cole. So it's just going to be an amazing occasion, and brilliant for them. But I hope they don't beat Everton, of course.
Yeah, all the romanticism of the FA Cup until it comes to them playing Everton. Yeah. Right, OK, I've got that one. There we go. We know the ground rules now, don't we? Delighted to say on the football show this Monday morning, we're joined by Boreham Wood manager Luke Garrard right now. I just wonder how you're feeling this morning as the party stopped. Has your phone run out of battery because you've been answering all those texts? How are you feeling?
Cloud 9, I have to say. Obviously, it's not fully settled in just yet. Obviously, all these interviews have been great, but I wouldn't mind a couple of hours to myself just to take stock.
Well, we'll allow you to do that very soon. Has it sunk in yet?
Nah, listen, I've got to be honest with you, it hasn't. Obviously, watching through the social medias, going over all your Twitter and your Instas as such, it's been great. But just to have, like I said, just to have a good hour to myself, my phone's not stopped. I'm trying to get through all the messages. There's people that I haven't spoken to for years, and they're obviously trying to congratulate me. But when I have an hour, no doubt it will set in, and yeah, I'll probably start getting emotional again.
Yeah. Where does this rank in your career achievements?
Oh, it's the best by a country mile. I just said to a reporter then that if we'd won at Wembley against Tranmere, I don't think that would ever be topped. But the fact we've gone and beat Bournemouth, a side that's sitting third in the Championship and going ever so well, but to beat them and keep a clean sheet and to still not concede a goal in the FA Cup is unbelievable.
Your defensive record is incredible, isn't it? As you said, no goals conceded in the FA Cup, only 15 conceded in the league. What's the secret here?
Lloyd Doyley plays a massive part. The personnel in the units play a massive part. We've brought in Tay Ashby-Hammond, who's on loan from Fulham, and he's been colossal. We had Nathan Ashmore prior to him, and yeah, I think that the boys work from the front and deliver on a game plan. It's not just that defensive unit that need the plaudits, it's everyone, every single man. I think our forwards work tirelessly in the forward areas and they press with an intent, and I think that affects us when defending our box.
Yeah, you're 6 points behind National League leaders. Stockport 3 games in hand. Okay, there's still a few more targets to achieve, I would think, for you this season, is there?
Yeah, listen, the bread and butter is the National League. As good as it's been in terms of the FA Cup run, these are about creating moments, but the bread and butter is definitely National League, and if we are to achieve what we want to achieve, I think that's the main aim for us this year. We've still got the FA Trophy on Saturday against Wrexham, an opportunity of going to Wembley, so we won't pass that up, but we've got a squad now that can go on all three fronts, and it's mad that I'm saying that in the start of Feb, that we're currently still in the FA Cup, sitting pretty in the league and also in the FA Trophy last 16. But credit goes to the players, credit goes to the staff. What we've achieved as a group is unbelievable.
Yeah, and we heard from Danny Hunter last hour, who was, I don't know if he's more delighted by the win or the fact that he gets to meet Frank Lampard and others in the next round. Just tell us a little bit about him, because he's done some remarkable things there as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, listen, he remortgaged his house, paid us all 100% in the pandemic. He was putting £100 food parcels on for us every week, and that's me and all the day-to-day staff, so he didn't want us to go to supermarkets and get potential COVID. So, yeah, what he's done is unbelievable. To be a manager that doesn't have to ring his players during that season to tell them that they're going on furlough, it was always about their safety, and it's fundamentally about them. He has a moral compass that is immense. He's just amazing as an individual, and if we can, or we repaid him in some small factor last night, he'd give back all the prize money. I know he would for another moment like that. He's an incredible man.
Can you do it?
Oh, win against Everton?
Yeah.
No. Listen, I've had a load of league managers. I've had a load of league managers text me today or over the course of the time, and they were saying, make sure you get the bricklayers out to build you a brick wall in the goal. Listen, it's going to be tough. I know it's going to be tough, but for me, it's going to be about going there. I've just got Z cars playing in my ear now, and the hair on the back of my neck just went on end. And for me, I think to have that in front of 40,000, going to Everton is a massive, massive club. I believe they've won the Cup 5 times. I've got young Kane Smith that went in the changing room and put Hibbert's shirt on. He's got it on backwards and he's celebrating with our fans. And just for him, because he's done fantastic for this football club, just for our community, our town to travel up to Everton is unbelievable.
Yeah, you've earned the rest. Go and get one. You deserve it. Thanks so much for joining us.